Hello, I'm suffering from family problems at the moment, and I hope that disputes and grudges and um, some of the uncertainties may still be resolved and not that we don't all end up in a horror film situation. Some people might want to usher on a horror film situation for the whole of society. I certainly would not want that. And I hope, I mean, my daughter has recently been given a tattoo that was threatening, and she has been possibly coerced into not telling me who gave her the tattoo. And my family members aren't saying anything about it. And, I am very worried about the situation generally, but I'm trying not to crumble completely, feeling as though, firstly, I don't necessarily want to be in complete denial of the history of my past projects and my life and the cultural influences that have been shaping everybody. And not only that, but it may possibly be that I might get kicked off the dole. I'm still calling it the dole for me at the moment. And I would not necessarily want to, if I would ever be considered for a job, work for someone else who might have a crazier enterprise stream than I have. It's obvious that some enterprise streams do need encouraging. Most people hope, quite a lot of people, most people are going to continue to need some kind of medicine from time to time. So it is important that I feel I'm not trying to rock the boat. I feel the boat may be plunged completely if I don't bring up again the subject of medicinal sources, which I did bring up in A Small Blue Marble, but in the book A Small Blue Marble. It may be that many parts of the medicines that we have received, and I am grateful for having had sometimes curative medicine, actually. The antibiotics certainly did cure situations from which I might have certainly died if I had not received them. So I am grateful to the input of society, because as an individual, certainly I wouldn't have known. Well, I might have thought of sort of trying to eat mouldy bread, which I was once told was the source of antibiotics, or maybe a source of antibiotics. I might have tried that, and I might have made myself worse. I don't know what the outcome would have been. I wouldn't have necessarily been happy experimenting. Yeah. Someone tried to not necessarily reassure me, but tell me that moldy bread, that the mold on bread was not the source of antibiotics, and it was a medicinal, a laboratory made compound mostly, but she was a German lady who may have been aware of the information that may be false, that not only was Britain at war with Germany in the Second World War, maybe for good reason, but also that the civilian population were, well, they were obviously being led by someone who, it didn't seem necessarily as though there was an assassination or terrorist campaign led against the faulty leader. It may have been that many of the Germans did agree with him or had come to agree with him, Hitler, or it may have been that they had been forced through money situations into working for him and giving him their obedience when he might have been issuing faulty and destructive, certainly to the Jews, instructions. But it was alleged on the internet